in Italy was Bari, Lanciano, few cities famous for fairs. And during the Roman period, the main way to... It's very funny because we have another guy
Improvise.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind to have that as my back.
no.
and
I'm not leaving any man or woman behind.
under our feet now there is the first bridge that comes from outside, from the field of fairs. From there to the historical center, because in the night people that stay in the fairs need to eat, to sleep, and go into the city like now. And this passage, and at the starting of the most important period of Lanciano for fairs, in the period of Republic of Rome, we talk about 300 years before Christ.
Wow.
Here there was nothing. We have all this passage called Pietrosa. Pietrosa is full of stone. It's very difficult passage. Yeah? From the field to the historical center. During the first century after Christ, people think it's better to build the bridge to go to the field into the city. And so the first building is under our feet now. And we can go up. We can see at the bridge, a very important point for the city, have like a protection of something.
This is a wall into the
Temple.
entrance of Lanciano.
During the Roman period, gods was protectors of this point. Holy Virgin Mary of the bridge, Santa Maria del Ponte. You can see in
On
these
the bridge,
pictures
yes.
the bridge and the old bridge and the Virgin Mary like a protection of this special point of the city. You can see the style is like in Napoleon period in French, is imperial style. It's like Roman temple, old temple, Greek and Roman, but it's now temple of Compostela. And the style inside is baroque.
This is the bridge we just
We can
crossed.
see. You like see inside of churches?
See?
The Baroque style.
Grazie. So the external part of the church is from 18th century. The interior part is the beginning of the 19th century. This is the style of 19th century, but
19th century
special
Baroque.
to call this style Baroque. You can see various stuccos around the wall full of stuccos and arch too. Stuccos. It's like I think a wedding cake, like sugar. organ is possible to play too now. The structure, and
We are
you can
now
see
in
now
Old
the various
Town
spaces.
Lanciano. Very typical of Italy, doing your laundry and hanging it outside.
Was the Ponte di Diocleziano. Diocleziano is the emperor of this period. And the Ponte's first bridge was dedicated to the emperor. And the internal part of this building is possible to see the column of all the bridge with round arch, because the style of classical Roman building is round arch. Now you can see in the external part, in the lower part of this building, the arch that become like ogival. This is the style of the Middle Age, different from Roman period. And so medieval city, because this is the line of external part of Lanciano. You can see old historical houses and new houses in the other part. Because we have various lines of the city.
Through. Here's a truck coming down the historical cobblestone streets of
Now that guy's the
Lanciano.
driver.
Wow.
Whatever tips you were going to give to me, give to him.
We went on that one trip when we were out in California with the van, and we drove through that whole tree that we drive around. That was
Most important period when Lanciano was enlarged like city. The first part of 13th century. And the style come from the culture of Frederick II.
It's the meaning of Arabic and Italian cultures, this church, art. The outside of this church does not lead you to believe it'll be this gorgeous. I mean, look at this. Surprise side altar. Closer so you can see the look of love on Mary's face as she looks at Jesus once he's crucified. This is Santa Caterina di Siena holding the cross.
Association of this quarter of Lanciano, called the Lanciano Vecchia, old part of Lanciano, they make this thing for valorization of the old city.
Sorry.
It's a very good thing.
This man opened up this tower just for us.
The St. John Tower, and this is one of the tower of this quarter. This quarter have various towers. One, two, I think 2 or 3. Other towers we can find in other part of Lanciano. This is the east part of the city.
Qui c'è il guerriero di Capestrano.
This is very important form and image. It's called the Guerriero di Capestrano. That's wooden art, but the beginning is from a sculpture of a prince of Italian people before the Roman, because we know the Roman history, but few people know the history before the Roman. And in Italy, before the Roman, Niti, Piceni, Pretuzzi, Marrucini, Vestini is very, very, very full of little community. And during the Roman period, this community or become friend of Roman or enemy of Roman. But Roman have won. And now we know the Roman history.
This here, note that I'm going up the steps.
No, that could tell.
I go, no, I don't very know, but this is...
Sì, attenzione. No, qui ogni piano si fa una piccola sosta e arrivare su è molto semplice.
Now
Qui
we have
abbiamo
like
messo-
an exposition of pictures, of
Sì,
painting, and so. This is very interesting.
Delle foto perché c'è stata la transumanza
Yeah, I know.
con
Yeah,
le pecore, con
sì, lo so. This is a point of during the Italic and the other mountains, very important mountains called Maiella. Okay, the old region, following a legend, during the history, talk about the Greek period, because the name of gods is Greek. So Zeus, you know, is the gods, the father of gods, and have sometime usually have like a flirt, and was married with Hera. It's called Hera, the wife of Zeus, but sometimes flirt with her. And there was a very, very typical of a man. And a very nice girl called Maya is like a nymph of a little god of nature.
Okay.
And Zeus watched the girl and have a son with this. And I think it's
Gran Sasso.
is Adriatic Sea. And you can imagine outside of the first of the second part, the second half of 17th century. We can go inside.
I can't.
Die, please.
This is like
Oh,
the
this is
vestibule of an
nice.
apartment.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Wow. This is great.
Yeah,
So
restored in perfect manner, I think.
let me tell
And
you
the
this.
people live.
This gentleman is painting this out, typical of this area.